Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Oddball or Carson, and today I want to talk about Bricklink and why it's been shut down for the past 7+ hours at the time of recording this, November 3rd. The site shut down at around noon today, or 12 PST, while I was actually working on my store, so it disrupted my workflow, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm a full-time Bricklinker, so this really impacts me, and I am quite concerned for what's going on, especially since there's been no communication with Bricklink or Lego. But yeah, this is just an information video. I just want to share some information and kind of talk about it. And yeah, so without further ado, let's just talk about it. So this is the Bricklink page. Obviously, you've probably been to the page already. We apologize for the inconvenience this may have caused you. We are currently investigating some unusual activity, so it's too early to speculate any further. We will share more information once it's available, which they haven't yet. It's been over 7.5 hours, but that's understandable because they're probably very, very busy dealing with what's going on. So this is basically what started the site to go down. This hacker group is essentially demanding 50,000 euros in Bitcoin, or they will start purging stores, which is quite alarming. This is another one of the ransomware posts here. Dear Bricklink, we are hacking every account you have. You don't need to delete our message. You just make us more angry doing so. They want 50,000 Bitcoin again, or in Bitcoin, I should say. Yeah, so this is basically what caused them to shut down the website. But there's more to this, though. Yeah, Bricklink has appeared to have gone into preventative shutdown or maintenance. There have been 5 to 6 stores minimum, plus dozens of buyer accounts hacked over the past week. A hacker buyer account with 20-ish feedback made a forum post claiming Bricklink had 30 minutes to pay 50,000 euro in Bitcoin account, or they would start deleting inventories from big stores. The shutdown appears to be an effort to get hackers out of the system. Yeah, that's basically the skinny of it, but there's a lot more. There's a whole post here with everything that we need to know and what we should be concerned about, so I kind of want to go through this post. Okay, so I'm just going to read all of this information here of what we know. So basically, one or more hackers have accessed several dozen Bricklink accounts, both buyer and buyer-seller accounts, over the past week, if not longer. They have changed the inventory of some stores that were previously closed for several months, if not several years, and used hacked buyer accounts to post positive feedback and lure actual paying buyers. The hacked buyer accounts were used to leave feedback from a range of countries, and most have a 0/very few feedback. But some have both left and received feedback, but appear to have been inactive for over a year, if not longer. This suggests that the hackers have accessed login details from an older database of login details, possibly from the 2021 to 2022 timeframe. The affected hacked/fraudulent stores were located in France, United States, Indonesia, and other countries. Some had years of experience with thousands of orders and positive feedback. Unsurprisingly, hackers prefer to gain access to established stores that can attract many customers in as short time as possible. I'm aware of 5 to 7 stores that may have been hacked and used in this way, but there could be more. Given the rock bottom prices, you know when you see it. So essentially, they just hacked like seller accounts, and then also hacked buyer accounts so that they can give the seller accounts that they hacked good feedback and recent feedback to show that they're a legitimate store, and then they just put a bunch of product on there that would have sold really fast because they put it at such a low price. A lot of people lost money, so I don't want to be dismissive toward the real pain that these hacks have caused and continue to cause, with sellers being unable to sell through Bricklink at this time, me included. Even so, there were pretty clear red flags: massive uploads of heavily discounted items, often 30% to 60% off everything, including very expensive items and very expensive sets. Most Bricklink stores offer PayPal and or Stripe, and these offers considerable protection to a buyer. The hacked stores did not, however, offer PayPal and or Stripe. Only bank transfer IBAN, i.e. the bank transfer system used in Europe and many other countries outside of North America, and debit/credit card payments through one of the more e-commerce payment providers that are otherwise legitimate. The debit/credit card payment links were linked to bank accounts located in another country from where they are where the store was registered. For example, a hacked French store provided a credit card payment link that stated the merchant was located in Italy, a major red flag for sure. Unfortunately, these scams work. Dozens of orders were placed, and buyers who paid through a bank transfer / IBAN, perhaps debit card, are, and is sad to say, unlikely to get their money back. If I had to guess, I would say 200 to 300 orders were affected over the past several days, but it is worth keeping in mind that not everyone who placed an order ended up paying, given the absence of PayPal or Stripe as payment options and the fairly quick intervention by Bricklink admins to suspend these hacked stores, cancel orders, and notify buyers. To give an idea of what I mean by very low prices, I am talking about a dozen or more sealed UCS vendor sets for around $300, dozens of new UCS Mandalorian figures for $25 each, dozens of the new Disney Bambi piece for like $5 each, rock bottom liquidation type prices that should raise red flags. To be clear, prices are not necessarily a red flag, but massive sales on massive inventories of new, very expensive sets / items are too good to be true, and you will likely end up receiving stolen items or being victim of fraud, which in this case it was fraud. Don't do it even if you have a security offered by payments through PayPal or Stripe. In any event, the hackers were repeatedly thwarted by people reporting suspicious stores and Bricklink admins suspending these stores and canceling orders. Earlier this afternoon, someone using what appears to be a hacked buyer account posted on the Bricklink forum demanding $50,000 or euros in Bitcoin within 30 minutes, and otherwise threatened to delete store inventories starting with largest stores. To be clear, this could be someone else being opportunistic and trying to make money off the work of other hackers. The hackers who were running hacked fraudulent stores were stealing money by requesting bank transfers / debit / credit card payments not made through PayPal or Stripe, which offer considerable protection to buyers, which was stated before. Maybe they have turned to ransom demands after being thwarted, or maybe it was just another group. We simply do not know at this time. Bricklink shut down for unscheduled maintenance shortly thereafter earlier this afternoon. Needless to say, I do not know for sure why this happened, but this appears to be a preventable shutdown, allowing computer security specialists to get the hackers out of the system. In other words, the shutdown is given to the current situation a good sign, much like a fire truck or ambulance responding to a situation. That's true, and I'm sure Bricklink admins and the Lego group are like on top of this, and they're doing their best to get everything back to normal, which I'm hoping. Like I genuinely hope that the hackers did not like gain access to like all of the servers, because if that's the case, and worst case scenario, like my store gets inventory gets deleted because there's no backup, then I literally would have to upload all my parts and lots one by one back to my store, and I do not want to have to deal with that because I have about 40,000 individual I have like 45 plus thousand pieces in my store or something like that. I know it's relatively small for compared to other stores, but still, that's a lot of inventory, and I really don't want to have to do that. I'm really hoping that everything is okay. I'm kind of stressing out thinking about that. Okay, so what we do know. To be clear, I do not know why Bricklink is down right now. We can only speculate. This could be a preventative shutdown, or it could be something worse. We have to wait for an official update from the Bricklink administrators, who will ideally also let us know when to expect the site to return online. What you should not be concerned about. You should not be concerned about your money if payments was made through PayPal or Stripe. Both PayPal and or Stripe offer considerable protection to buyers, so you should be fine. So this is for buyers specifically. Please keep in mind that only small number of stores appear to have been hacked and used to defraud buyers. If you recently placed an order, and if the order was not characterized by rock bottom prices, you are likely fine, even if you paid through bank transfer IBAN. Most stores are reputable, and vast majority of transactions are likely to be legitimate. Rock bottom prices are a red flag, so check your email inbox to access your invoices. You should not be concerned about your payment data. Please note that Bricklink does not access payment data, even as it has the name, address, email, etc. that you provided as an account details. When you pay through PayPal or Stripe, even sellers cannot see your full card details. If you pay, which is true, I have no idea how people are paying. Well, I know people are like paying through like PayPal or Stripe, but I do not see the numbers or anything like that. If you pay through bank transfer / IBAN, then you share your bank details as the cost of doing business. Regardless, payment data is not stored on Bricklink. It is stored on the servers of the payment processor, so a possible data breach on Bricklink does not mean that the hackers have access to your credit card information, etc. For peace of mind, please contact your store, but please consider waiting until later this weekend, as all of us, buyers and sellers alike, are in the dark until Bricklink administrators provide an official update. What you should be concerned about: your login information if your Bricklink password was shared with other online accounts, particularly if you use the same email. Please consider changing the password for any online accounts that shared your Bricklink password. As a general rule, it is best to practice to never reuse passwords and to instead always create unique and difficult passwords. A password manager and automatic password generator, such as that provided by Google or Firefox, I use Firefox, can be very helpful in this respect. I'm just going to read the last little blurb here. The information and suggestions for what you should and should not be causes for concern are undoubtedly incomplete, but I hope people find this helpful. Bricklink is an excellent site for LEGO fans, even for LEGO fans uninterested in making purchases given the existence of the excellent Bricklink catalog, etc. And hopefully this experience will result in a better, more secure Bricklink for everybody to benefit from. Best case scenario, this post will be redundant in the coming hours, but please do share this information if required. That is what I'm doing. I'm just sharing this information in case you are in the dark of what is going on Bricklink. Let's just refresh here, see if it's back. It's not. Okay, so hopefully I just go to bed and I wake up and Bricklink is fine. But yeah, main reason why I'm making this video is, like I said, just information sharing. Feel free to go in the comments and share more information that maybe I didn't share in this video, and hopefully you learned some more information about this. Yeah, sorry I couldn't provide any like solid answers or anything. I'm just sharing information that I found. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, guys. I hope you got something out of this, and yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day. And sorry about my stuttering and stuff. I know I can be hard to understand sometimes, but yeah. See you guys in the next video. Bye for now.